I don't know about you, but I'm incredibly tired of the smoke and mirrors, the influence-driven nonsense when it comes to video game promotion, influencers, YouTube, the just toxic handshake between corporations and people who just want to be somebody online, want to get ad revenue, want to get followers, and I'm just tired of it. It turns out Forza looking great at the Bethesda Xbox showcase wasn't really what Forza is going to look like when you take it home and you put it on your console, because most people who watched this wanted to see the game running on the Xbox Series consoles. Let's forget about the Series S because it's not going to look good on that system compared to the X. But on the Series X, they didn't even show it on that console. They talked about, well, they tested it to make sure that it would look just as good. My question is, if you tested it to make sure it looked just as good, why not show it? Turns out it was on a high-end PC, and there were elements of graphical techniques used in this trailer that aren't even going to make it into the final code in the game on the console. Why leave it in the trailer? It's smoke and mirrors, and I'm really tired of it. Let's listen to what Digital Foundry had to say.
You don't lose anything just by saying this is the PC version, but we're aiming for very close visual parity on Xbox Series X. That solves the problem, right? And I still think, as we've noted in previous directs, the transparency sort of model has been basically established now with Sony in State of Play. Everything captured on PS5. If it isn't, they say. If it's a cinematic, they say. That's it. That's all you need to do. Everybody's happy. So, yeah. And I think, ultimately the concept of adding in features into promotional trailers that may not be in the final game is a no-no that should not be happening.
I made a video just a few days ago, go check that one out, about Xbox winning the social media game but losing the video game. Nintendo does not do this. The people that have their Nintendo treehouses, they're Nintendo employees. They're not YouTubers online who have this weird career making videos about toys. And Sony does not do this at all. They simply highlight the games, just like Digital Foundry said. They set the benchmark for transparency in their state of plays. There's no reason for this to be continually happening. Does this mean that Forza is not going to look great on the Xbox Series X? Probably not. But it's not going to look like what we're looking at here. It's just not. There'll be graphical techniques in this game, in this trailer, that won't make it into the final game. I am on the precipice when it comes to Xbox. I am tired of this influence-driven nonsense. All of this here that you're looking at looks phenomenal, but it's on a high-end PC. There are graphics, there are techniques used again in the trailer that won't even make it into the final code. They just decided to leave it in because why not? We're in a time now where it's not about transparency, it's not about truth, it's not even about showing you what you're actually going to play. It's about driving insanity online. And I'm tired of it. And yes, Xbox and Microsoft specifically are the ones that keep on doing this. No one else is doing this. It's been done in the past, but they stopped. When you see something on PlayStation 5, it says running on a PlayStation 5. Digital Foundry does the homework, checks it out, and it's true. They do the homework when it comes to Xbox, and it's false. All of the stuff that you're seeing here, is it all not going to be in the final game? Probably not. It will probably look, again, I want to stress this, really good, but I'm tired of the nonsense. Look, you gain nothing by lying to your audience, and you gain nothing by burying these lies underneath influencers. Nobody's doing this anymore. Only Xbox, only Microsoft, Digital Foundry. Go watch the video. It's enough. Will Forza look great? Probably. Is it going to look like what you saw at this show? No, and that's not okay. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Xbox doing it. I just want quality content, and I'm tired of social media being the game rather than actual video games being the game. Let me know what you think in the comments section below.